everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a spread for the song Heartbeat from the original soundtrack for BTS World. And it may seem like all of my videos lately are revolving around BTS World, and that is because they totally are. There's just so much content and things that I want to make spreads for, and it probably isn't going to stop. I mean, after this, there are definitely going to be other things that I want to make spreads of, but I would expect some more BTS World things in the future. I really like Jen's Another storyline. I haven't actually played it myself, but from what I've seen of it, it looks really cute, and I might end up doing a spread for that when I actually play through it. Who knows? Don't think that this is going to be the last of BTS World for me, because it probably will not be. Anyways, the idea for the lettering in this I actually got from something not K-pop related that I saw like a long time ago, where they had the kind of heart monitor spikies, whatever you want to call them, on the either side of the lettering, and I was like, that's cool, I want to use that somehow. And then I remembered it for this one, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. So that's where I came up with that. The purple part of this, which I got from the screen cap of the sort of planet with the blue and the purple galaxy, which is not just a random picture, it's actually a screen cap from the music video, and that's where I got the color scheme for this from. But the purple ended up way darker on the lettering than I originally wanted it to be. I wanted it to just be really dark at the very top, and I just got really carried away. If I'm being honest, I do not have a method to my madness when it comes to blending. I just kind of wing it. Sometimes I do like a little test swatch on the side if I'm blending some really crazy colors, but it's really just a go as you may kind of thing, and I hope that it turns out okay, and normally it does, so I just keep doing it that way. And although the purple was a little bit darker than I originally planned, I still think it turned out pretty. And of course, as always, it ended up being way longer than I planned for it to be. As you saw at the beginning, I kind of sketch out where I'm going to put things so that I can actually print the pictures and stuff to be about the exact size that I want it in the spread. I didn't used to do that. I used to just wing it and just print things and hope that it fit, which was fine, but I would always end up having to nix pictures that didn't fit and things like that. So this way I can, kind of sketch out where I want things to go and then measure those spots and print things to be exact. And so I try to do the same thing with the lettering, and I draw like a line of how big I want the letters to be, but they always end up being bigger than I planned for. I don't know why I always do this to myself, but that's okay. I usually figure it out. Something has to be diagonal, or in this case, it kind of flows onto the other page. But it's cool. It kind of, combines the two pages together. Also, lately I've really been into this style of like ripping bits of the paper off to have like this kind of ripped effect. I've done it on a couple of spreads so far, so now I decided to do it on this one as well. And yes, I am just coloring a giant block of color instead of using scrapbook paper. As I've said before, I really like my spreads to really match all the colors, and so this is the best way for me to do it. It, yes, uses a lot of ink, but in my opinion, I think it's worth it. So that's how I do my big blocks of color, and that's also how I'm doing these polka dots. And now I'm just kind of erasing my guidelines so I can put the spread together. I mentioned in my last video that I ran out of my spray adhesive, so I'm going back to the old glue stick. I will get more spray adhesive eventually, but the day that I filmed this and my other video, I couldn't go there because the craft store closes early, and I was filming this on a Sunday. So I will go back eventually and get some more spray adhesive. It makes things go so much faster, and it's a lot less sticky and messy, but the old glue stick still, it gets the job done. So for this spread, I pretty much just wrote about the song and what I liked about it. When I first saw that there was going to be a song in the lobby of the game once you got to a certain level, I wanted to get to that level right away so I could hear the song. And just from Tae's opening line in the song, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. I love his voice. So I really, really like this song a lot. I think it's really pretty, and I actually listen to it quite a bit. And I've been trying to do little accents on my pictures with my gel pen. I've seen people do it and it looks really cool. I feel like I am not quite as good at it. I don't have like the intuition yet of where to put the highlights. So I'm just kind of doing simple stuff because I don't want to completely like mess it up. So yeah, I still like it. I think it looks cool. And at first I was done and I was just going to leave that purple part plain, but there was a quote that I wanted to add that's at the beginning of the video. So I decided to go back and add that with my white gel pen on the purple. And I like that quote because this is like a love song to ARMY. Like, I mean, all of their songs seem like love songs to ARMY, but it's just so, they're so appreciative of us, and I really love that about them. So yep, this is the final spread. If you like this and you want to see more content like it, please make sure to like and subscribe so I can make more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.